Okay, so one thing that I really like to use, as you may notice, is a hanging Pell. And all this is a normal fence post, drill a hole through, and then I use a carbine clip, and I hang it from a rafter. Okay, so, but if you have a tree, you can do one of these, and I'll show you a few different household items that you might have that you can use to make one of these very easily. Probably have them around your house. The hardest one is to come by is the cord. Okay, so I've got some basic rope here, and I've got a few items. Tire, that's one option. Some kind of fairly sturdy sack. I've even used plastic grocery sacks at need. You can fill it with sand, you can fill it with a ball. Got a soccer ball, those are great. Even this will hold up. A piece of wood or a stick, old favorite. Or a sword. You can suspend the sword by the cross guard, and it'll actually move in some interesting ways. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is an old trick. You see how I got a tree here, and
let me see if I can.
I've got a fork in it. Just you're gonna hook it over here. There. The hanging end. This one's quite handy. I'm just gonna hitch it here. Real easy. For now. And then I can use, later on I can tie it in. But so now I've got a nice hanging piece here. Now you can just do a draw string. I'm not a huge knot guy, but this has always worked for me. Someone who knows knots might chime in and say not to do it that way, or to do a better. I don't even say what this is. I think it's a double square. But here, it'll hook in behind there. You can also get it nice and tight. Hang it. A nice one. I can actually show, if you come here, real quick. For me, this is the easiest way. Make a loop down through. So then if you want to undo it, you can pull here, okay? Boom. Hanging, right? Drawstring makes it pretty nice. You can work. You know, a bottle won't last that long, but that's why we got some other stuff, okay? If we do take that off, that's why we've got the drawstring. sword in. Okay, and again, you can adjust the height. Now, the good thing about a sword is it gets that feel, and it'll actually kind of come and cut back at you. So the sword is one of the more fun ones, but also one of the more dangerous ones. Okay. You get larger pieces of wood, smaller pieces of wood. Usually I'd cut a groove in the top so it hangs, but you can also change where it's hanging to change a little bit the properties that you saw with the sword. It'll kind of move here. Straightforward enough. There's a trick with sacks. Say, for sake of argument, put a weight in here. Say that. Don't use a rock. Use sand or a ball or something. But the important thing is a pin. Using a pin. So you grab a rock of some kind, or even just a clod of earth. And that'll help you hold it, okay? And then again, balls are nice because they bounce. They're fast. Tire is pretty obvious. But it's a little bit better. Good thing about hanging a tire is that when you have a tire on a static Pell, you get an awful lot of bounce. And a good opponent won't give you bounce. He'll take the pressure out. So that's the thing about the hanging Pell. It actually doesn't kind of give you that reverberation. So it checks whether you can actually recover from the strike nicely. Some people will give you that nice static parry that you can bounce off of, but they're not the people you need to worry about usually. So a good thing about heavy ones is you can actually work on getting them moving. So you can work 1, 2, 3, 4. You can work your timing and use the impetus also to trigger other strikes. So you can kind of work your feeling of weak or hard in the bind. Did a shitty knot there. Okay, So I think, yeah, that's all of them. There's a lot of different other ones you can use. Just be creative. You can even use duct tape. Just fold duct tape in half if you don't have any string. Baling twine's a good one. So, but this is a good way of working stuff. Thanks for listening.